Okay, this is a sound check.
Okay.
1, 2. Hebu kila mtu aseme hi.
Hello. Hi.
The voice becomes high pitched. So I'm certain you know all these ladies over here, but I'll let them introduce themselves for the newbies. The newbies, karibuni sana, returning subscribers. We're even happier to have you here. So this is Senses KE. We talk about everything and anything, and mostly we have conversations about real life, especially concerning things we've experienced. Yeah. So, and this is Iskundi, part of Iskundi plus Leon. Samwambia tumeka clip kake tuweke hapa. Okay, Leon talk.
Hello, I'm Leon.
Yeah, so yeah, we get started. Club will say their name and then we'll introduce the topic. We start there.
Hi.
What's your name?
Hapana. Okay, I'm Velma.
Hi guys, Benta, mkipenda Benta.
That's which one?
I think she's so soft.
Benta, what do you mean?
You're too soft. I don't see it. Say introduce yourself.
Bro. Hi.
Hapana.
I'm Faye.
She's faking it.
Faye. This is not Faye, though.
Ben's akuja tu kili yake.
Faye is baby.
You bring out the worst in her.
No,
legit.
No banake. Anyway, this is Senses Coast Edition, and we thought we would do a video about how our friendships have evolved, I think, as a group, and do we talk about the micro sectors?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to talk, because that happens, in a micro friendships in a friendship. So we've, I think the last time we did a video about friendship, it's been about 2 years?
I was kind of
1 year.
2 years.
2020.
third year.
The year we started our YouTube channel.
Yeah. So quite a bit has changed. Kila mtu ako na wake, so that's also affecting the dynamics of the relationship. Hata ule na tunajua atakata. But kila mtu ako na wake and it affects the dynamic of the relationship. Hebu kila mtu aimbe, because I feel like we have different voices. Siku hiyo that song. Yeah. So about how our friendships have changed. How do you guys think they've changed? Who wants to start us off?
They have really changed in terms of, let me say, personality. I don't think this is the same Faye I knew in campus.
Kind of rolls my eyes.
The transformation is equal, kuna kakitu. Yeah, there's something that I can see the growth. Let me just say, there's a lot of growth. Yes.
For me, I'd say we become tighter, more closer, and we're no longer children. We are young women right now. We really as individuals and also as a group, and find that we are not just friends like we used to be, like in first year, second year, but we are more of a family right now.
Yeah.
We're sisters. We are sisters more than friends. Yeah.
Okay, let me say one thing. One thing that's changed is it's not out of will, but we really struggle to find each other in one place or even talk on a video call together. So I think we tried this thing where we talk every Friday. It's not been working so well for the past 3 Fridays. Adulting, all the time. Everyone, one time, okay, when we manage, and I think this is the best thing I like about our friendship. When we manage, at least 3 or 2 people will be in that call, and that's what matters.
Yeah.
We don't just abandon ship because one person is not there. If the 3 people can catch up, then that's good.
2 people,
yeah. Alafu mna update the others, and you kind of try to move together. Faith, darling.
I think what has changed for us is the nature of our conversations.
Point.
No, like when we first like were forming this friendship, it was more like, hey, Velma is sick, who sijui Velma amevaje, like more superficial
Umeshuka nini?
things, umeshuka nini.
Class yako inaitanga bro.
Things like that. But over time, the nature of our conversations have become deeper and more meaningful. Actually, I think it's just attributed to growth. Naturally, like, it just flows and it becomes more deep stuff.
And we are deep souls, by the way. Everyone here is a deep soul.
Even the rowdy ones, they're kind of deep.
Yeah.
They're kind of deep. But they want
Like
to
phase
be
or
deep,
not
they can be deep.
phase, not phase.
Meaning
What if
Reverend.
Faith is very deep.
Thank you.
Depend.
That's why we are friends. I think that's one of the common themes amongst us, like even beyond our conversations are very deep.
Yeah, very deep. Okay, starting from Velma. I remember that game we were playing, no Kenya. She's starting from your name. So starting from Velma, name one attribute you love about each friend, including Leon. Attribute, character, value.
I cannot.
Just like
I
this.
really.
Equal to. I'm done.
I'm like that.
She's just like
She's mushy and cuddly like a
so
bear.
sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Christy, I love the way. You are very outspoken. You need to give me that.
I
am.
Hiyo mtetezi wa wanyonge.
Wanyonge.
Yeah, activist.
Feminist.
Feminist power. We're united.
Yeah.
Faizo.
Guy.
Tell us one thing.
Attribute, one thing you like about Faye.
About Faye, he's very.
Short term saying.
Very direct. Very direct.
If you
Logical. Can I say logical?
Yeah, you take a logical approach
Yeah.
to most things, and you prefer vitu vikiwa anyway. You don't like
Exactly.
things that are wavy.
Exactly.
Are we going or are we not going?
Is it black or white?
Is it black or white?
Yeah,
There's
she's
no gray.
logical. Hana second chance. This is logical.
Yeah.
Leon. Gonyo Njoroge. Voice of reason. Yeah. Just let me just leave it there. If I start describing her, yeah, she's our voice of reason, and that's one thing I love about her. And also she's reported to December. Yeah, one
Name sister and deep.
deep.
Not religiously.
And also very strict.
Ni mkali. Hey, mkali. If we have a disciplinarian in this group, we should be her.
Was she the one who was harassing with Jake when we got for some
Me!
Then
We
Leon
got
was
for some
like,
event, and then Leon was like, "Webe, did you just touch her ass?"
Yeah.
It's a bad to go down. And then she's small.
She's always like, Velma, mbona umefanya hivyo?
Like but then accountability should be like, the rest of us would be like, "You guys, are we sure we want to talk about that?" They will like, me, I'll talk to her. I will ask her.
Yeah, that guy. We last let it. You leave that.
When we last left,
leave.
we were supposed to
I told you, leave.
Leon, we love you. I think Leon tushasema zote zake, like all of us. But yeah.
I am done.
What do you like about yourself?
Myself. I just love me. And I love the kind of person I've become.
yeah.
I love me.
Becoming Michelle Obama.
Yeah, I love me with my everything and every detail of myself. Both physically, mentally, psychologically, tick.
Benta.
Dogo.
Keep still. Let me start from. Okay, Mama. The thing I love about V, she pushes you. Like yesterday, I want to go swimming. I've never known how to swim. And yesterday, she pushed me. And then you guys know I've been taking up. Is it called a higher task? So that's mini break. And V has been looking for me. She didn't want to know if I'm not on WhatsApp. I want a break. She's like, pick up my phone call. So she's always checking up on you. And then in the end, it turns out well. Even though I didn't want to do it, but look at me, I can float right now. For Christy, I say Christy, she gave my spirit animal because we are both very intuitive. So I love the way we think about others first. Our EQ is very high, and see that. Doesn't mean we are done heads. Our IQ is also somewhere, but our EQ is very strong. She's very artistic. There is everything when it comes to
All rounded.
fashion, everything.
DIY, she's a queen of
She's so
DIY.
eloquent and outspoken.
Yes.
You decide with your podcast or something. You keep telling me to do this, but she belongs out there in the world. Babes! My baby sees. I feel like Faith is usually make a baby. But I love how she's really loyal. Faith is loyal. She's the kind of person I'd come with a dead body, we'd bury it first, and then she's like, okay, what did that person do? We bury that body first. But she's details later. But that's true.
Tunakuzika sahi.
Very loyal, very brainy. I'm talking about Faith. She's also very brainy, and I know she doubts herself sometimes. Even when it comes to work, she's very committed to work, even though it kills her.
Oh my God.
It's true, very committed. And people tend to take advantage of that.
One attribute.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Anyway.
Loyalty, brainy. I was just trying to explain that. What do I love about myself? Number one, my resilience. I think I've been through so much as a person, as a young girl. But here I am. I keep smiling. I keep going through life. Number two, the fact that I always think about other people before me. I always, like, it's so natural. It's so natural, just in terms of sharing, in terms of taking care of them.
She's like, and you not taking a photo of you?
That's how
What
I
do you
am.
want?
And not just with the people around me, even strangers, I think of them first. I'd run to save somebody about to get an accident, and then I'm like, well, that was stupid and very risky. You see what I'm talking about? It's not a weakness, I choose to view it as a strength. Yeah.
Oh.
Kwamboka.
Guy, I'm on the spot.
You
My heart is like boom, 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 boom. And I knew, I didn't know what I had to say about everybody, but now I'm stuck. Yeah. So for Faith, since this is titled Evolution, let me try. There's attributes that I like about them that are general, but let me try to look in terms of how they've grown. Faith has become loving. I'm not saying you are not loving. You've become mushy. She's a bit hardcore. So I like that she's opened up. She's really opened up.
Alikuwa gangster.
Even with that, she's really opened up. Like, you can see the soft mushy inside, and it's so cute.
What?
So we appreciate that.
Bravo.
We're appreciating that.
You're ready to become a mom now. Very ready.
Yeah, that dropped out of nowhere.
Amen.
Amen, sister.
Amen. Bless thy womb.
And you know,
Now let's talk about Benta. Benta, just here right now.
Let's can go to V, then come back to me.
Okay, Veli, that whole pushing thing again. Yo, bro, I think like ninapoka like this baby calls. Mr. Kukoliwa. My nini is such a Kalahari desert, my call logs. But Veli will wake you up. There's no one there atakuwa like hello. Like mchina kwa boka.
7 a.m. sure.
7 a.m.
What is wrong?
Even if you are not awake, like you're just gonna have to wake up. As in, you're just gonna have to get up and go for it. For Benta, it had something to do with accommodating. No, not sweetness. Sweetness is something I like for you generally, but there's something about you that you've accommodated in the recent kind of few months. First of all, I know you think you don't know how to say go, but I think you're gradually warming into it. You're gradually becoming your own person, and you're gradually starting to stand up for yourself. Kuna things, oh my God, I've remembered it. It's the ability to stay away from social media. Gosh, I'm just like, God,
Why
do you? Imagine like no social media, no nothing. Me, I tried it for 21 days. It was the most calming days of my life, but it was hard.
Also, WhatsApp.
What's WhatsApp? Like
WhatsApp is
who leaves WhatsApp? Unajua WhatsApp is like one. And she has a smartphone. Na si ati ako na tululu. Me, I think that's a very high level of self-control that I desire to have. If I'm gonna like try accountability, now I would put Faye on math beauty. and you listen, okay, you started a podcast. How much have you earned? I put Veli on reminder duty. Umeshoot video ya leo. Then I put Ben 10 on. Okay, don't be online if you're not uploading something. Talk online if you're wasting time online. So I think that's how I categorize everyone. And Leon is the one who randomly reminds you that you're still in life. like sometimes you feel like you're getting overwhelmed, or you're running after life too fast. Leon atakusenta. Ako like, how are you guys? She just wakes up. Ako like, how are you guys?
As people, as human beings.
As human beings, how are you doing?
She sees the bigger
She
picture.
sees, she sees the innate
How can we
nature of
help
human
you?
being. How can we help you? And I think Leon is the one person when anakumbuka those things. Yeah, she really remembers to ask us of those very
Are you
important
talking about
questions.
Leon? I thought you were not talking about Leon.
Oh, like what we mentioned.
Generally.
I
I have a lot.
Praise
Leon,
God.
she didn't talk about herself. What do you like about yourself, Mama?
Hey, Christopher kwa boka michira.
What do I like about myself?
Wabometi.
Me, I get amused when people tell me about spoken. I really feel like sometimes I feel like an oyster in a shell. I don't know how that works out, but I feel like I'm so clammed up. But somehow when people go and you see the pearls and it's beautiful. So I feel like that. I feel amused when I hear people say that I'm outspoken, I'm artistic. These are things that whatever words people give me, I try to cultivate them. I'm gradually stopping to cultivate the negative parts of me, and that is what I love. Kitambo mtu angeniambia one bad thing in the morning, it ruins my whole damn day. My whole day. I will even cry, I will even what. But squeezy, something can happen this minute and the next minute I've gotten over it. So I think that's growth for me.
Yeah. What's up?
What's up? Cheerleader. Akianzisha tu kila mtu ana.
Let me start with
Mimi ni
Leon.
Pili.
Nyamaza kwanza. Let me start with Leon. Just like Velma said, she's like the voice of reason. But for me, Leon is like a judgment-free zone. Okay, we don't judge people, but for Leon, it's like nikujie na everything. We shall talk this out. There is nothing embarrassing with Leon. It's like a safe space. Yeah, Leon is like my safe space.
You can tell Leon.
Yeah, when you screwed up, Leon is there to
Teach me how
say.
to use a pan. Like literally.
Yeah, she would do that. Like that's Leon for.
You remember that time? Sorry. You remember that time when a group call and it was like CD that she like this
is
is
how
a
you use
condom.
Yes. Check for experiments.
Check for expiring. It was like where?
With a straight face.
With that
Yes.
straight face. Sisi we get shy.
Yeah, shy. Sasa siganyi magese, mi sipendi. Me and Velma are the loudest of the group, so there is that tough love. Our love is reverse biased. Haikuangi straightforward. But when mnasema tu Velma ni kusukuma watu. By that akutafuta. Who calls you on your birthday at 12 a.m. on the
She
dot?
always does
She will
that.
do that. She will do that. With the face, baby. You are getting old. Like,
Who did I wrong?
That flow,
okay. Yeah, Belly has this tough love that is so rare to find amongst like friends and stuff like that. And then she pushes you to your limit. Sometimes you don't have to see her calling, but there she is calling you non-stop. And then if you fail to pick a call, she will call you back again and leave several missed calls. So yeah, follow up. And that tough, okay, for me it's tough love. For me it's tough love. Really, I apply on you and be overwhelmed. For me, bro.
Sapelekana.
Yeah, anakwa.
Mimlo deses.
Yeah, Sigani Magese. If you have my number and you see my memes, Sigani Magese. For Beta is my human version of my cup of tea. Like, come in, like I've had a stressful week. I feel like just
Anawaku.
yeah. So Beta will be like Nakuja. It's like Nakuja. That's so you. Nini babes Nakuja. Even if it's for half a day, she comes. Like an Nakujanga. I'm having like I don't want to say I use a bad day, but coming to think of it, I think Nakutumia vibaya man. Nakutumia vibaya, sio?
Thank you for closing.
Because she's like she's the one who calms my storm. She's my anchor when I'm going into this deep waters.
When you did this Jesus me.
So that's this Lord.
Blasphemy, no?
No. Lord, you know I didn't mean that.
No, but we strive to be like Christ.
My
So it's
God.
not bad. We strive to be like Jesus. It's not wrong to have qualities of Jesus. We are saying
Yes,
we're not Jesus,
yes,
but
yes.
qualities of Jesus.
That's yes. So that's meant for me. And to have, the irony is we didn't start off well.
Really?
Read your blog.
Put the link of the blog.
your blog.
We link it up. We link it up.
Yeah, we'll link it up there.
Blogs. The
Oh,
three of
we
you.
have
Where's your
blogs.
blog?
Where's your blog?
Oh, she's the mother of the
She's-
blog. She's a blogger.
Yo, Belly is just one of the random questions from nowhere.
Nowhere.
Belly, we want you to have an
Caroline
interview show.
Mutoko.
Oh, Lim Boogie. She's a Lim
Oh, yeah,
Boogie.
Lim.
She's a Lim Boogie.
Yeah.
She's definitely a Lim Boogie.
Also
And she
big
will also get
Mutoko.
you.
Kwanza tuanze na mwanya kwa meno. Mutoko.
Yeah, I don't. It's not something to
Oh, the grandma face was finishing.
Now for Christy is the mother hen. To be honest,
Mama
Christy is our mother hen.
Mama Tuti, laughing memory of my
Yeah.
cat.
And to think that I can start for the weekend.
Okay. It's a sad story. We'll address it
So
later.
Christy will take care of you in all aspects of. By then, Lucky is the guy. Lucky is the guy. Lucky
He's the
shemeji
man.
wewe. Shemeji wewe. Christy will prepare all the sumptuous food you want. Christy will advise you on all fashion stuff. Christy will DIY you cards for your graduation. She knows every goddamn thing.
Actually, you guys, do you know where I can get a hat? Oh,
I
well,
got you.
I got
I
you.
got you.
There's little Dubai.
Like,
And she makes fire TikToks, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
Fire.
Link your TikTok
is
as
it
well.
Get to 54?
The catch to fight for on all platforms.
Yes, and she's also a geek.
Yeah.
Like she's super smart. She can actually bring trouble literally and metaphorically. Yeah, so
And you?
Ta-da!
I'm Faisal. About Faisal. And your life was
like you're an industrial chemist, you can do everything. Me about myself, I'm loving me coming out of my cocoon. Nimesema your point.
Are you laughing?
I said you're becoming soft.
Yes,
You're
so
becoming a soft-
I think I've been
inside,
too much
yeah.
uptight for the longest part of my life, taking life a little bit too seriously. I'm not saying nimelegeza kiasi. Okay, nimelegeza kiasi. That's the
Mellowed.
yeah. Sometimes na feel this gangster na feel betray bro. Manze nisema vitu zingine manze na feel na hard make let down.
Unafeel umekuwa system.
Nimekuwa system manze.
Brother.
Bro. But all in all, I'm loving the woman.
Hey, woman.
Yeah, slowly getting out of my cocoon, slowly growing my wings, slowly flying. So I'm no longer that pupa. I'm getting to the butterfly.
Never be
Yes.
that girl again.
It's very thin, but my heart is going strong. So call me, call me, call me. Miss Moving On.
As you were saying.
As you were saying.
We've moved on from our past of our lives. We are exploring this new reality. Yes.
Yeah.
Na mbona navaa trench coat
That
niko boss?
was a nice question.
It's okay. Yeah.
That was a nice question.
Oh my god. Belma has rubbed off on me. That is so Belma. Yeah, that is so Belma. But I think that's it for this video.
No,
Is there
Shelly, there's
anything
something we've not addressed.
We have.
Okay, there's something so far.
The
Okay,
space of
let me
the
maybe
minutes to
yes. Okay, there's something I'd like to talk
Yes,
about.
there's
which is-
coffee.
Questions za Belly zinakuanga heavy. Gosh. Sasa hivi shaka kutense.
What do you think should be done, should be normalized in friendship style? Like for me, I think what should be normalized is taking breaks. Yes, I can take a break from better, or even all
Doesn't
of
make me less of
us.
friends, by the way.
No.
I've never thought of that.
And that's something people should respect. Maybe sometimes when you Benton has told us earlier, you guys, I need my space. Okay. Yeah. For me, it can happen for like 2 days. Or you guys would not, you wouldn't notice it. But sometimes I just keep calm for like a week, and I haven't talked to like,
Maybe those times nakuanga like wase kuna times that we ask each other on call, we say, Velma call, Velma never misses, so when post something is, and I post me.
So my point is, we should normalize taking breaks, even in friendships, and as long as I communicate, you shouldn't question yourself, what did I do? It's just very normal. Yeah, maybe I just want my time to feel myself.
I'll say two things. You're done, Mama? I'll say two things. Friendship is not talking every day. It is not talking weekly. It is not seeing you every other week. I love friends who I call after 3 months and we talk for 2 hours or 3 hours. And it flows. We're not forcing it. It's like picking up from where we left. And that was 3 months ago. Those are my type of friendships right now. Yeah, just give each other that space. For people to be themselves, individuals, and to be in their own spaces.
We are already going through one note anyway.
It's true.
Yeah.
The second bit, introduce your friends to your family. I think I have backup numbers. If I can't find Christy today, I can find the mom or boyfriends the other house. I can find somebody. I have your family's numbers. I have somebody I can call. That's what I'm saying. And you can go to each other's homes. Mama who trust me and ask, and Christy, who is? I hear Christy a lot, but who is Christy?
Just for you,
Nakuja.
mimi wale wako cool, so I need to start dating these people.
That's what I'd say, guys.
For myself, I'd say normalize being intentional. We talk a great deal about intentionality in relationships, but I don't think we relate it to friendships. Like, gone are the days when you would wear a mask in front of your friends. We don't have time for that anymore. If I'm going through a rough patch, first, there are those things you may not want to share, but it's like that thing here. I don't think I can have a friend who I cannot tell them I'm crying, I'm breaking down now because I fear what I spread news. Me, my circle here, I can tell them something in confidence and even Zambia mentor something and then I won't know about it because it's that close knit. And if I tell all of them, I still feel safe. So intentionality, like how intentional are you in protecting me? Even when I'm not there, are you protecting me? Are you thinking about my well-being? Like, it's not a must that you talk every day, but I don't know, do we say prayers for each other? Do we actively think of each other? I think there's a time when I look for this book. There's a time I used to scribble things, and if I was to start a charity organization, she'd be the statistician, you'd be our PA person, the person who goes out on the streets to talk about it. Leon would be our logical person, and us two would be the ones on the ground. Now with hugging and everything. With the cuddle there to go for the customer service. So I love that I can see that in my friendships. I know who fits where. We just fit like a jigsaw and I love it. So normalize being intentional. Like be very real with people who matter to you. Yeah.
I think for me, I'd say we should normalize. How am I going to put this? Okay, let me just start by saying sometimes friendship nasemanga ati you support whatever your friend feels right at that specific moment. You clearly know the guy that seeing is toxic, like hiyo story ya maneno watu wawili tumekataa in friendship. Not exactly relationship as past. Okay, a relationship and it's really tricky, but sometimes I feel like we tolerate other not bad habits really, but let me just call them bad habits.
In the spirit of support we face.
Yes, to point out the wrong. Exactly, that's what I was. Thank you, that's what I was saying. So I feel like sometimes in friendship you should normalize calling a spade a spade. And not soothing you.
And also the person you're talking to or either like addressing shouldn't feel bad.
It should come out in a loving way that doesn't make the other person feel bad.
Okay, they shouldn't feel bad. Okay, I'm correcting you. There are people who feel bad about it and probably
but also be kind to yourself in a friendship. Understand that life is just continuous growth. Hata kama sahi we feel like we are at the height of our friendship, if sahi bado we find out that someone is not hajaelewa something about the friendship, there's still room for growth, I think.
Yeah.
It's like the way in life. I don't feel like I'm stepping into this other zone, I'm self-aware. There'll always be some learning to do.
Yeah.
I think even up before the moment you live this life, you will learn something.
Okay, what are you saying? The receiving end, learn to accept corrections and work on them.
That is difficult.
Don't feel bad.
Okay.
Now that I've corrected you in a kind way, don't don't feel bad about it.
Yeah.
And don't
and
stop
your friends
there.
will always want the best for you.
Yeah.
So they won't correct, we no longer have those relationships where mtu anakucorrect mtu anataka put down.
And also in friendships and plans, if it's something we should normalize. Also normalize cutting off friendship if that
If it's not working
New
out.
Year. Yeah, if it's not working. There's a very thin line between now the romantic relationships and friendships. If you can cut off a relationship, romantic relationship, if it's not working for you,
Then
the same way,
cut off a friendship that's not
just
working
cut
for
off.
you.
I
Yeah.
have 2 questions.
Or,
sorry.
weka mtu mali pia amekuweka.
Yeah.
As simple as that.
That's a rule of adulting. Weka mtu mali amekuweka, you will not find yourself constantly giving too much.
And you're receiving.
Zilch.
Bare minimum.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Your
questions.
questions. Yeah.
It's not always rosy, guys, but I want us to touch on the flip side. Like, what are the things we struggle with? What are the challenges we face in these friendships? And then my first question would be on the flip side of friendships. You see the way you say micro friendships inside. Like, we are closest to me.
Yeah.
And there are things that go to Velma first. There are things that come to Christy.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel, guys? Do you feel some type of way? Have you embraced it? You
Let
feel jealous?
me go first. And that's the reason why when Faith started saying, okay, when I was doing randoms with her, she said, there's a reason why I have 5-7 friends. Because all of them help me differently.
Yeah.
If I need money, I'll go to Christoph Bell.
And you say we are poor. And you say we are poor.
You get there's that friend who is always willing to bail you out.
Miss
Yeah.
Sullivan.
If I need to hugs, I'll go to Beten. If I need tough love,
Go
pay.
to pay.
You get. So I wouldn't feel bad because also as a friend, I cannot offer everything.
Ah, it's true.
Yeah.
I don't have all this.
Yeah.
You guys?
Let me talk about it in terms of individuality. It's like allowing people in a group to be themselves. So even if they form those micro friendships, it's important because, take for example, if you want to do a 3-legged race, we have a high chance of competing. Mimi na huyu, we will both win. But if we all go trying tumefungana sisi wote, we wouldn't coordinate. So sometimes it's important that those micro friendships exist inside a friendship because it's not wrong. It doesn't feel you left out. I think it's usually worse when it's like a group of 3 people and 2 people are friends and leaving out 1 person. Hapo ndio itakuwa ngumu. As we are a large group. So even with the micro groups, like there's always Velma Leon, Beta Leon, Faye Leon, Christopher Leon. Alafu kuna Christy Velma, Christy Beta, Christy Faye. Then kuna Faye Beta. Yani those minor, me I don't mind them. I honestly don't.
Also, it helps us when you have minor. Now we get to understand each and every other. Oh yeah, individual. Because let's say now Christopher wants something and Beta doesn't know. She'll come to me like, what does Christopher?
And sometimes I use Veli to talk to Faye.
Yeah.
No lie.
Veli
No lie.
talk to her for me.
Yeah, talk to her for me. Because I know kuna vile ataiweka itakuja.
Yes.
Mimi kuna vile kuna vile I'll come a bit strong or something. Yeah.
So it's very important.
I don't
But
think
it might look very weird on the outside. Now that I think about it.
But I think the way we normally are, it's like we are 2 extroverts, 2 introverts, and an in-between person. That's ambivert.
Yeah.
Sasa mimi na Beta extrovert wake na introvert
introvert
wake.
wake.
And then beyond is it's like the glue.
Ambivert, the glue.
I think that's the story.
I think she did the glue for her project.
It's something I would say I feel jealous, but something I've embraced over time. It's a journey as well.
I think if we hadn't grown, like in terms of our mindset, we would be petty about
Okay, and also I always
think,
you know, we talked about being ourselves, right? Being myself, the fact that I'm an extrovert, as friends, you should also allow me to explore, have other friends, have other Yes.
But it would be very wrong for us to be like, people we don't know.
Exactly.
Like, why did you leave us? Like, we do have other friends who are not.
I have a very I have a question. What if you missed my lineup? How would you feel?
line up your
Wedding.
Yeah.
The lineup
I
is
wouldn't
a
feel
by
bad.
the
I
way.
wouldn't feel
Yeah, I
bad.
wouldn't feel
Okay,
bad.
come up Felipe. Let's
Yeah,
say
that
you're
would be
Velma.
that.
Or Velma, I think Velma or
Okay,
Leon.
okay, let
Oh, you
me,
guys
me, I wouldn't feel bad as long as me, I'm a strong believer of, you remember I said,
I'll
there's a
shop
very, yeah,
for
no,
you,
no,
maybe.
there's a very thin line between romantic relationship and now friendships.
Yeah.
Let me just say any form of relationship, right? So communication is very important. So guys, I'll take Cristobal to represent you.
Okay.
You get something like that.
Oh, no,
Inauma lakini
Honestly, I don't
inabidi
take
uzoe.
three and then I leave Velma out.
No,
That would be wrong.
Yeah.
That would be
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
That would be wrong.
Yeah.
That would be
It's
wrong.
either I take all of you or you take no one.
No, or none.
Yeah, or you just say, I'll be taking because of budget and all that.
Or because I have 4 sisters already, blood sisters.
Yeah. So I'll take this number to represent you all. Yeah. You
Just
guys
so you
all,
know if ever do a wedding
all-
girl on the lineup.
Yeah.
or you guys
Let me
choose
also-
someone who will represent you.
Mm,
Okay. So I would feel bad because I tend to believe before you come up to a conclusive decision, you've thought about it. Yeah, you've thought about it. You have a reason. As much as you would tell us about the reason, but you thought about it, something you thought about it for the longest time, and then you have a reason behind it, which we should respect. Right?
Yeah,
As
yeah.
friends.
Me, I'd go there first. I'd
Yeah.
go like, okay, what was her reason behind it? But I know, for me, line up and attending your wedding are different things. Like, okay, not attending your wedding, that would be something else.
Yeah, of course.
That would be something else. The lineup itself, first of all, as an introvert, never quite. But yeah.
Fashionista.
But as a fashionista, utapata nimewalizenia nguo zote. And I'm there with the camera. Yeah, I can always be involved.
Yeah.
But
Even
not
the brains of the wedding.
because I think you must fit along the lines of, because I've seen female friendships that break because of that. Ati we are friends na unieka kwa lineup. And I'm like, wait. And also this, I think I wouldn't tolerate a friend because I think, okay, outside this friendship, I think I would have people in my life who would blackmail me. Like, I must be in your lineup because I'm your friend. And I don't think I'd take that really kindly. Yeah.
I think when it's just understanding your friends, that you're working money the one apart, they're supposed to be the way Cristobal has said. She might not be there, but she was actively involved in planning your wedding.
Yeah.
You think that's
For
something
me, it would give me satisfaction to even work behind the scenes.
that
Or be in front of the scenes if you want me to.
I think addressing the second question, the first question that actually Benta asked, what are the struggles that you deal with in this friendship? Yeah, I'll be honest, I think I'm the worst of friends in this circle.
True.
Maybe hupotea, like, sometimes I
Without
think
explaining.
without explaining, and I feel sometimes it rubs off, like, I don't care about, sometimes I think that's what people would think, like, Faye tu ni ule wa kuingizwa kwa plans, and I don't know if that makes sense. Mi sipangangi kitu, by the way. Me, I'll just be
But
like,
that's why you have planners for friends. Okay.
Yeah.
On a light note.
yes,
That's also
yes.
organized.
That's something you've been like that since campus.
Yeah.
So really,
It's not a
Mnaniingiza tu kwa mix,
It is
so
not news.
yeah, it's so
it's all news.
But I'd want to wind up by saying, guys, at the end of the day, no matter the struggles, the make of friendship, the love is there, and we know that, and
Yeah.
it is constant.
Mhm.
I cannot doubt we
Okay,
coming
for
through for
constant.
me.
Mm.
And I think for me, my litmus test is usually, can I call this person at 3 a.m. when I'm dying, when I've been robbed, when I'm crying, can I call these people? And if it's a yes, then you're my farm, you're my inner circle.
Aww.
Do I go through my contacts and I'm like, I can call this person can bill me out. If you cannot, by the way, guys, I'm constantly deleting numbers from people. Why do I have to
Actually,
We've not spoken for 3 years. Just because
Recently I've done that.
we went to HR together, JQuat or high school doesn't mean I should have your number.
We need sometimes for
Recently,
memes.
yeah.
I'm not even on WhatsApp.
I
So
keep
you
contracts
see,
for memes.
for me, I'm very intentional about everything. But I was talking about the love.
So
Yeah.
okay, I think something else that I've not mentioned in line of would I invite like all of you to my wedding? It not only applies to weddings but also maybe other special occasions in your life. Sometimes again you just want to do it alone. Yeah, not that I have
okay,
bad
on that
intentions.
story, like personally for me, I think I wouldn't do a grand wedding. Like beach weddings, you're gonna like 50 guests. I wouldn't.
It is a lot.
Hey, you have to be ready, bro. I need 10.
Only 10.
No, I literally just do nuclear family, not even
Not even
extended.
extended family.
Nuclear, and that's it. Even don't bring kids. Okay, like that's a bit much.
Yeah.
Like I'm almost like, so now in such a case, my friends might even, but in that case, I would find 2 situations where I can accommodate my friends. If you can't be there for my nuptials, you might be there for luncheon, where we are all together. But
We get it.
Yeah, you see what I was talking about?
we are going to get married on a deserted island.
Sometimes you just want to be alone. Let's say I might get to a situation where I'm pregnant and don't want to spend you one.
Are you saying you're pregnant?
Are you?
She didn't go up with
Are
So
you?
at what point will you tell us? After the baby?
Maybe I feel
Yes,
you
I
know.
can.
Yes.
You go married for 9 months.
Maybe I'd feel some type of way.
Nah.
Like,
What if
how am I
I'm not-
supposed to be an aunt then? Prepare
I
for
just wanted to
that.
be alone in the journey and I don't see
Me
any
now,
problem with that.
now I know, I feel sometimes how much and gradually understand. Yeah.
What if I never told anyone at all?
So 7 months. 6 months.
Utakuona na kitumbo.
Have you been tried 6 months?
You
Please,
don't believe.
please tell her.
Tuanze kupanga diapers manze.
We are going to be empowered. In the near future, tutakuwa very empowered to the point Belia akituambia when the baby is here, we fly.
We are
wherever
there.
she is, and
Exactly, that's what I'm talking
we'll
about.
be
You should
empowered.
learn to get to that point where
We
even
get
if your
to
friend
that
doesn't tell you anything, just know it's okay and how to go on about it.
She's like human first because she's my friend.
Yeah.
So if life is not about me. Even if I'm not, it's not
And you
about
know,
me,
there's
it's
some
about
things.
Oh, I can't feel it. I haven't seen this dress. Okay, sorry.
That's the nation.
Some things you don't like talking about some things on the go.
Yeah.
It will take us some time.
And just because Belly tells us at 9 months doesn't mean I can tell you at 1 week
We're
late.
different.
1 week
You
late.
just went to lie
You
to
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're different.
But for me, okay, I don't think I can do something like that, but I was just talking on behalf of other
Really
people.
will not.
Yeah.
We know really will not. It was really, it was
Yani kwa mfano.
It's something I'm
hypothetical.
We may accommodate.
Yeah, just be accommodated.
That's fine.
If someone doesn't tell you something on the go and
Mm.
tells you later on, the fact that they told you, it means you still, yeah, their person.
And again, it's
And I
not
think
about
most
you,
times,
it's about
by the
them.
way, I think some big news I've delivered it to my friends even before my family. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It was just a by the way.
No, and
But it's weird.
that's another thing.
And even with us, we break it differently. I go to Christy first, and then there's a way.
Alafu kuna zile mnaanzanga kwanza.
Video call everyone.
Screenshots.
Yeah, you know someone, all of us.
Yeah, but I said something
I summoned
that
thee.
probably could have forgotten in that line. I asked you when we were doing Granos, what does family mean to you? So there are some people who are related you're related to you by blood, but they're not family. You're just my relative by blood. Yeah, but some friends are really drawn into family. That's the reason why getting this job, a wedding, 50 people can actually happen.
The thought of dancing in my wedding is giving me the kids.
Emily Chepchumba.
Don't worry, I'll be there to dance for
Yeah,
you.
you don't have to invite the whole village.
Safe.
See, so family is something big, not like just family.
The term family is relative. It does not mean blood
Yeah,
relations.
it does not mean that. So when you then go with, I'm going to invite only family, out of 30. Like family.
Okay.
Anywho.
Let's wind up.
That's it for today.
Because of the time. Yeah. I think we're done, people.
Peace out.
Thank you for watching this video. It was nice shooting it. Gosh, it feels like therapy. Who wants to take a group of 4 for therapy? I think we should normalize therapy as well.
Yeah.
Group therapy. Yeah, because I think we're doing individual therapy, even if it's not going to a professional, like you're working on yourself therapeutically. That's what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're therapeuticizing yourself.
That one.
You're counseling yourself. So maybe we should also do group therapy. Sometimes we should sit pamoja and be like, I don't like this. You hurt me when you do this. And then we group therapy.
Wasigani magesho ulinyang'anya kiatu first year sikuenda sikufurahia.
Yani
Jesus, for real.
Of course not. She's not-
It's an example.
Faizo, what tough love.
Anywho.
Okay, thank you guys. This was lovely.
guys.
Bye.
So, next time, Nairo.
Bye. Karibu Kenya. Kuja ni kushow back
It's
over
12.
Kenya.